A new twist on scampi. Here we have a fortified stock. What does that mean? We made a fortress around the flavor to build the flavor up. We took the shrimp peels and heads and literally toasted them in the pan and added a sliced lemon. I made you a little display. Come back over here, babe. I added some fresh bay leaf, couple, about a teaspoon of some whole peppercorn because we're going to strain it, a sliced lemon, and to the pot either a little white wine or some vermouth. We let this reduce till we're about down to a cup and a half or so at most. Oh, I also put in one small onion, one little tiny onion, literally from our garden. I'm going to throw that in here. So we take our strained product, we reserve our fortified stock to help us do that beautiful marriage of the shrimp to the pasta. And I'm going to empty the strainer and literally put it right back because we're going to use it for the linguine in a few minutes. I always leave the shrimp in the fridge for at least 1/2 hour. I pat them completely dry. And then I put lemon zest, not the juice. You don't want to make ceviche. The zest of a lemon, a few cloves of garlic chopped, and some salt. Kosher or a little coarse, and I let it set in the fridge. Toss it all together. So I have the stove just over medium. So we still have a tiny bit of translucency at the center of the shrimp. He's not 100% there, right? So now we're gonna pop him back on the flame. Now we're going to add dry vermouth or white wine. My family used dry vermouth my whole life with seafood. That's just the liquor burning off. We're gonna melt in. And I drop it in almost like tiny little dumplings, about 3 ounces to a pound, pound and a half of shrimp. And then we're going to add our super special ingredient, about half of our fortified stock. Now at this point, I turn this super low. The pasta I'm using is actually an egg linguine, so it cooks very quickly. This will cook in 4 minutes, probably 4 to 5 minutes. Now, this is totally optional. If you love that kind of luxurious flavor, when you eat linguine with seafood in a restaurant, you can add a couple dabs of butter if you want to make it really rich and like crazy. So now we take all of the pasta with all of the sauce, always, always, always. Turn this off. Add the last bit of our fortified stock. Our extra lemon. Always squeeze cut side up to keep the seeds with the lemon and out of your pasta. And all of our beautiful parsley. And this is the fun part. There it is. Scampi con Nduja.